Evening, cunts. Doing a typical welcoming start from me. I'm with Alex returning from the dead, and Brian's somewhere, I think, having a piss. Basically, just doing a quick post-fight whinge.
Fuck the Queen!
Yeah, fuck the Queen. I'm just generally going to bitch about shit. If you want to fucking come on, tweet one of us, and you can come and have a whinge for a bit.
Yeah, we're just doing a pod because we're fucking bored, and we're trying to stay awake for the Khan fight. So if you want to talk about Khan, or you want to talk about Crolla,
so fuck it.
Hearn being a cunt, or Joe Gallagher being a cunt, then carry on.
Any of you wee fuckers that were trying to troll me there, come on, chat to me. Fucking bring it on, motherfuckers. Posting me shit about fucking Joe Gallagher saying he's a great fucking champion.
You've got to have no fucking soul to be tweeting stuff like that.
Fucking bombs.
But I'm just going to start it off and get out of the fucking way here. So this Khan shit's been rumbling on all week. So, I'm not going to call anyone out. Certain people tweeting saying, there's not certain people, it's fucking a fair few people. So I seem to be pulling the race side of things, saying that people who give Khan shit must be racist. It's not that they can't think he's a loudmouth prick, or that he keeps talking shit and never delivers on it, or that he fucking hits people in his car and drives off, or that he cheats on his wife, or fucking the one other thing. Can't be that, because they're racist. And also, it's the fucking Back Our Brit campaign again, innit? So can I just ask for all you fucking maggots, yeah? All of you saying all this bullshit, because it's not just me that's been in that. Were all you fucking little queers back in Brook when he were fucking fighting Porter? I highly fucking doubt you were, so does that mean you're racist? And why weren't you back in the Brit then? So if you want to answer that, just fucking get on to me or give us a call. But yeah, any of you three cunts want to whinge?
That really fucking... That really didn't go as how I was supposed to. I'm just actually fucking looking at somebody bitching about me blocking. Can I get a retweet blocked by this mug for defending Anthony Crolla? No, you didn't fucking get blocked for that. You blocked because you kept posting pictures of Joe Gallagher. I can deal with getting trolled, right? But see if it's trolled in a fucking specific manner, then alright. Like, just troll me on the Crolla situation on its own, fair enough. But troll me on Joe Gallagher when he's had nothing but losses this year and he's only had one win, and am I right in thinking that Paul Smith got a fucking black eye the night fight?
He had a mark on his eye. I didn't see the fight, obviously. Quigley's just beat De La Rosa, though.
Did he? Well, that was always going to...
Yeah, he looked pretty decent, and you know what I'm like for shitting on people, so...
Right, you start talking about the Crolla fight then, because I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Well, fuck me, man. What were Barroso really doing? Came out and fucking went alpha leather, and you can't.
He was always going to do that, though, wasn't he?
But I think. Sorry, Andy, go on.
That's the thing, right? We were having this chat earlier on in the week in the WhatsApp, and a lot of people seem to fucking think that Barroso is this some sort of fucking killer, right? Obviously, he's got quite a high KO ratio, but see when you actually look at the opponents he's faced, there's nothing fucking special there at all. His best win is a fucking shot Kevin Mitchell, so a lot of people were kind of buying into that hype. He's some sort of fucking monster fucking machine. And Crolla's just come out there for 6 rounds and just fucking, and he's been thinking that he's going to fucking bomb Crolla out. And obviously, Crolla's fucking...
Wait, is that fucking Brian wanking in the background?
I'm hitting my dick off the phone.
For fuck's sake. Right, go on, Andy, carry on, mate.
I kind of lost my train of thought there. We were obviously talking on Twitter, and we were doing the comparisons of like fucking Gallagher's tactics of no working and not throwing many punches in the first 6 rounds, but it paid dividends here because that's obviously been their fucking set game plan, because Barroso came out and just fucking, as you were saying, he fucking threw some amount of punches and was trying to obviously fucking to get Crolla out there quite early. But obviously fucking Crolla's game plans worked, and then you kind of noticed it was at the end of the sixth. I think it was at a fall. I think the ref never gave it for a knockdown. I think he called it as a fall. You noticed the NC as soon as he got up, he seen it, his legs, he was fucked. Then he went back to his corner at the end of the sixth, and you seen him spit out the gum shield, and he slivered onto his stool. He didn't sit down, he fucking slivered down, and he knew straight away then if he came out the next round and the fucking Crolla pressed him and fucking caught him, he was gone, and it happened. Fucking, so fair play to him.
The thing is, he was dead at the weight as well, wasn't he? I mean, he's looked a fucking spent all week, and his plan obviously was to just come out there and fucking bomb the fuck out of Crolla, but Crolla, you know, fair play to him, he executed the plan well. I mean, it was the typical Tesco Joe plan. And I'm not giving him credit, you know, it's a fucking broken clock, as a lot of people have said, but Crolla actually executed that plan. He covered up extremely well. He put the pressure onto Barroso, which caused Barroso to fight back and throw that many punches and try to fucking bomb him out there. Crolla kept his guard high and did his best for it, and he fucking Barroso was blowing out his ass after the fourth round.
Yeah. Andy, you on, mate?
Mm-hmm. Chaps.
Who's that?
Andy Patterson.
What's happening, Andy P?
King of the man. What do you think about Crolla, mate?
I thought it was brilliant, mate. I thought, you know,
Casual.
you know, fuck Joe Gallagher and all that, you know. But see, at the end of the day, Crolla's a really nice guy. You know, I was just saying to the guys in that on the DM and that, you know, it was very briefly. I spoke to Crolla when they beat Lemon the night in Motherwell. He's a top bloke, like never pass anybody, and I'm really glad. I mean, I was a top 10 opponent he beat tonight, so I know you can fucking talk about the weight and all that shit. You know, that's Barroso's problem. At the end of the day, he's got a top 10 opponent in front of him, he's fucking stopped him. That's all you can ask for. You know, top win in my opinion.
Yeah, but I was slugging Gallagher's shit tactics off again, because I thought early on he should start trying to throw with him. Because he just looked like he was just going to get fucking blown away, but you could see Barroso slowing down a bit, and you can't keep that pace up for...
Shot his bolt, mate, innit? That's the end of the day.
I didn't expect him to blow out of his arse that badly, though. He was literally fucking dead after about 4 rounds.
Yeah. But like, I wanted Crolla to win. I like Crolla, but a special fucking shout out's got to be reserved for that commentary tonight, because there's been some bad commentary so far, obviously over the past fucking few years. Some of that shit tonight was ridiculous. Like, I think it was like the 3rd or the 4th round where Barroso basically fucking twatted the shit out of him. Crolla caught him with one left hand, and then took a fucking 2 or 3 punch combination, and Holding's like, oh, that's Crolla getting back into the fight. Unbelievable.
Oh, it was absolute just constant cheerleading. It was Holding getting really excited. He's seeing, you know, it basically seen Barroso blowing out of his ass, getting really excited about it, and it's embarrassing for a commentary team. You know, it really shouldn't be happening.
Brian, you shagging your dog, mate?
Haha, me fucking baby boo.
Brian Gallagher.
Brian Gallagher.
Joe Gallagher would love a fucking pump at my wee thing. What the hell?
I wasn't even listening to that commentary, and I'm too wrecked to even focus on it. But I just watched the fucking box. I did catch Joey Nelson saying he's #1 in the world. Now, that's bollocks.
Eddie Hearn was
a few of them said it.
That's pure fish.
Eddie Hearn can fuck off, man. That was disgraceful tonight.
Right, can you just explain to me what he actually said? Because as everybody knows, as soon as like a fight's over on Sky, I turn it over because I don't want to listen to the propaganda push.
Right,
straight away he came out with Anthony Crolla, #1 lightweight in the world. This man is the #1 lightweight in the world. We're not talking about any other fighters who he could be possibly fighting, because he was asked a question about fighting Flanagan. Eddie Hearn completely dismissed that, and he was saying $1 million Crolla, #1 lightweight in the world, just chanting that over and over again. That's all he was doing. He's been a fucking knobhead about it.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, see that guy that I've blocked because he just keeps posting I think he's listening to the show. So see if you are, mate. I hope you fucking don't wake up tomorrow. You actually die. In fact,
What's his name?
Romantic pugilist, right? But it's called pugilist romance, right? But I hope that you see if you're married. I hope you're fucking. Well, in fact. No, I was going to say something pure fucking nasty. No, fuck it. I'm just he's basically fucking tweeting him. See this mug Brian King claiming Anthony Crolla was juicing the same boy who went quiet when they met you face to face. Honestly, man, see when cunts say that, I know that they're fucking rattled because no cunt even. I was in a meeting for 2 fucking hours, right? See when cunts say he shat it, and I know yous are pissed off and yous are fucking raging. You get blocked. Fucking move on. It's a blog, you wee fucking queer hawk. You know how you won't get blocked by not being a prick. I can be a prick. I set my own fucking rules, not you. I can be a prick, and if somebody blocks me, I'll make their life hell. But I'll just block you, and you're a faggot. Fucking move on. Romantic pugilist. It says London, England, but I'm pretty sure he's from Ireland because he's posted a picture and it's like IE. It is IE's Ireland, is it not? I hope you fucking die anyway, plain and simple, in front of your dog.
There you go. Well, someone's wanting you to talk through what was said in the meeting, Brian. But I'm pretty sure this has been done before. Wanting you to talk through what was said in that meeting with Hearn. But I'm pretty sure we've done this before.
I can't really fucking say because somebody's getting a bit of feedback there. Is it maybe me? Is it? No, it's not. I don't really want to say because like, a lot of people say to look private, but
it's been done over 100 times. Everyone keeps using that as a little shitty thing. If you've got nothing better to do, don't fucking say that because it's boring as fuck.
No, but right, so like, he basically says he doesn't want to talk about any other fighter, but Eddie Hearn's probably the best guy in the world to either talk about other people's fighters or talk about other promoters and just shit on everybody. But now he doesn't want to talk about it because he obviously knows. You know for a fact, let's see, when it comes to like Canelo later on when he wins, they're going to go straight to Golovkin and he'll either fucking try and avoid the question or just try and say something stupid that doesn't really answer it. And it sounds as if like Hearn knew that the Flanagan question was going to get asked, and he just fucking swerved it and just done his usual money thing. And
he completely blanked it. He completely blanked the Flanagan question.
I want fucking fans to catch on to this. Like, see, yours fucking fannies that I see tonight, some accounts saying that Crolla deserves 70%. Why the fuck do you care what Crolla gets or what Flanagan gets? Why does that matter? Do you not just want the fucking fights to happen? These are probably the same wee fucking faggots that says Frampton should have accepted this just to make the fight because he's not on Sky. They want it fucking every way for Hearn. Just make the fucking fight. I don't give a fuck if Flanagan gets 2 bob. I don't care if Crolla gets fucking hot in the head with a fucking 2 before, right? Just make the fucking fight. I don't give a fuck what they get paid.
See, the thing about Hearn's always got to come out and stick his big mouth in it and fucking. I mean, that's a great win for Crolla, right? It's a good win for him. He's done fucking well. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people expected him to get beat by fucking KO. So he's come out there and he's knocked the other guy out, which he was fucking like a 5-1 shot today. So it's a fucking cracking win, right? But then straight after it, Hearn just fucks everything up by just pure fobbing off the Flanagan thing. But then he's also come out and tweeted straight after it that he's the #1 lightweight in the world. Now, in my opinion, you've got 5 or 6 guys that are fucking in that division that are probably, I would arguably ahead of him at this fucking point in time. So why can you not just fucking concentrate on the positives and fucking instead of coming out and putting that nonsense out, and then it just pisses cunts like us off because we know better and we know those fucking guys out there that are better. But you get obviously all the casuals that are fucking on, oh, he's a fucking #1. It's the same shite with AJ, it's the same shite with Brook. Fucking this over fucking he's just a cunt the way he fucking does and builds things up when they fucking clearly know. Any cunt that fucking follows the sport with a serious interest knows he just fucking does man nothing. You know what I mean? It's just, it should be Crolla. It's his night. It should be about him having a fucking good win and fucking celebrating. No fucking Hearn sticking his fucking mouth in it and just talking absolute fucking shite as he always does. Fucking
my feeling with it before was that he might try and shove the Campbell Crolla fight at some point. But then I realised that Joe's not going to fucking have that as him in a million years.
Well, we're going to get bollocks next because that was a mandatory and the mandatory's been done. So they're going to fight whoever they want now, and it's going to be some fucking roaster because they're going to milk it because they realise that Anthony Crolla is now pretty much a star. That was a massive win for him. Massive night. Loads of people went to see that fight, even though there was lots of moaning about it because the undercard was fucking atrocious, and apparently they were waiting for like an hour doing absolutely nothing while the Pulev fight was being shown on Sky. So, you know, but Crolla is still a massive draw now, and he's going to get even bigger. And I think what they're going to do is just milk it as long as they can. Just the usual Tesco Joe, Eddie Hearn way.
I'm not wanting to take away from like Crolla's win, because I think it was a great win. I mean, I said to you like when you kept asking me who I was picking for this like predictions league, and I says I changed about 100 times, and I was going with Crolla points the other day, and it just so happens that I kind of changed.
Do you know the one person who? There's only one man who picked Crolla KO.
And the person that can never win a bet at his own fucking employment at work.
Yeah, but it's not about one fight, it's about the whole lot. And what did he not pick Pulev KO as well?
I picked that as well. I'm having a howler tonight. But hold on, Andy, sorry. 2 seconds, Andy. And I don't want to take away from him because like the fact that I changed my opinion so many times makes it like a 50-50 fight. And see the fact that he stopped him with a body punch again, I think that's a fucking magic achievement. And it's not as if I was picking Crolla because I don't like him. I know people think like, oh, all you do is pick against like Hearn fighters. No, it's not. It wasn't that. It's just I kept changing my opinion, and because I really fucking hate Joe Gallagher that much, that it got to the point where I was like choosing between. I really like Crolla. I want him to win because he's a nice guy, but at the same time I hate Joe Gallagher and I want to see him fucking ruin his life and hang himself. So it was really fucking torn, and I really did think like Barroso was the real deal. And he looked fucking good for about 4 rounds, but he gassed. I mean, I slagged like the tactics saying, oh, he's doing that again. He's going to be 6 rounds and he's going to come on strong. But this time it fucking worked an absolute treat because they must have been basically known this guy's a massive puncher. If you take him into the later rounds, he's going to gas. And it worked. And Crolla has got a great gas tank, which is like what on the other side of my kind of argument here is. I've been told off a couple of people, like him and Quigg have got a different strength and conditioning coach, whether this is true or not.
Hold on. I don't mean to fucking wade in, but that fucking stupid monger fucking doctor's piping up again.
Doctor who?
Fucking Dr. Asif. Right, this is the fucking... Right. Pick one of them now and come on and let us fucking take the fucking... Let us just tell you fucking Lynn from Lindot.
What's he saying?
He's fucking just with his usual shit. Is
get him on because I want to ask him that fucking
right.
I want to know why that cunt's fucking blocked me on Twitter because I didn't follow him. So how the fuck's he end up blocking me? I want to know.
He's always on that next big casual pod.
Yeah, he is. Fucking no, let's get him on and just fucking let's show him to be the casual idiot he is.
His drawers, his fucking handbag.
Who does he follow on here? Or has he blocked all of us? Did he follow you, Alex?
He doesn't. He's not blocked me. What's he saying like?
And he's just fucking someone.
He's a fucking idiot. Don't even give the cunt fucking.
No, let's do it.
Just think, I gave that guy 10 minutes every fucking week to talk about the heavyweight action on fucking Asylum.
And he could only get past fucking lifting the fight.
Blocks me, and I'm the one that gives him that fucking opportunity, and that's how he repays me, you fucking prick.
Wow.
Look, man, I keep telling you this, just ignore that, see if this is what he looks for. He looks for attention and he wants you to talk about him, and he's getting what he's exactly wanting, but Alex, on you go.
I was just going to talk about fucking Barroso. I thought he was the goods for the first few rounds. The thing is, if he did turn out to be like a fucking Margarito or something, or a fucking Valero who could just throw punches the entire fight, you know, it was a gamble, and that's why I can't give Joe Gallagher any credit, because if it turned out that he had a gas tank for fucking, like I said, a Margarito, then Crolla would have been absolutely fucked, because Barroso would have fucking kept going, kept throwing punches like that every single round and fucked him up. But as it was, you know, he was obviously tight at the weight. He looked fucking like an AIDS victim, and he's got his gas tank was fucking awful. I mean, yeah, he did throw a fair amount of punches, but 4 rounds.
I think was it not the 3rd round or something? Like Crolla's face looked an absolute fucking mess.
It was, yeah.
He kept punching through his guard.
Exactly, but he never fucking hurt him because he was just punching like his forehead and his fucking temples. and his and his eyes. He's not going to knock anyone out like that. He has to, clock him bang on the chin, as fucking Jim Watt would say, and he couldn't get those punches through.
But what was the fight last year though that he kept saying that he wasn't really connecting with many punches or that? What are you talking about? His forehead's red fucking raw. I was that, and it looked. What fight was that? And I just thought it was basically that was the same thing where maybe he wasn't hitting him flush on the face, he wasn't going to the body and all that, but accumulative punches to the forehead's eventually going to take its toll. And I mean, you can't do nothing but
they count, don't they? They count.
Exactly, yeah. You can't do nothing but give fucking Crolla credit for his gas tank. And look, I'm trying not to sound bad here, right? But I think it's fucking seriously suspicious that he comes back twice the size of what he was, and with the fucking gas tank that he's got, and the chin that he's now got, that he's able to take these punches a lot better. There's no danger that you fucking end up getting hit with a fucking slab and end up getting into hospital and coming out fucking a bionic, man. There's no fucking danger. And as I says, man, I can't remember who it was that says to me, I want to say anyway, that they were told that Crolla and fucking Quigg have got different strength and conditioning coaches, and the change is remarkable. But I mean, I'm totally against drugs, but see if it makes you fucking as good as like Manny Pacquiao, then by all means, if we could just batter on in there, then we'll fucking get better fights. But I want to see I mean, I'm not necessarily even want to see the Crolla Flanagan fight, because I would like to see. I would like to see fucking Zlatty Cannon back here.
Yeah, but I can't see fucking making that. They might fuck Campbell in with him though.
No chance.
I don't know.
Did you hear earlier on after fucking Coyle's fight? He's like, "Oh, Ricky Burns might have a world title.
Yeah.
He'll fling me in with him." Oh, for fuck's sake!
If Hearn will do that though, he will fucking do that.
No chance. But I can tell you right now, no chance. Burns only taking this fight because he thought it was a route to money, a route to a money fight with Broner. So Broner fucked that up, didn't he? There's absolutely no chance he wins this and fights Tommy Coyle. I can fuck Tommy Coyle. Aye, Tommy Coyle. There's absolutely no fucking chance.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ricky moved back down to 135 and maybe fought Crolla as well. I think that could be fucking one that maybe be pulled for left field.
Well, they were talking about that. They were talking about that for that if this was for the regular title. He was just going to win that, and then he would be ranked for the WBA because of that. But now this is a proper belt. You don't know.
But well, fuck it. I'm bored of talking about Crolla now because it's just getting too much closer to Tesco Joe praise. But I did
talk about Khan, your favourite fighter, then.
We can do in a minute, but fucking just to finish off, Adam Abramovich tweeted earlier saying Tesco Joe needs to get some credit for this, and I just tweeted him saying he pulls these same shitty fucking tactics in every fight, and they blow up in his face 9 times out of 10. You can't get fucking credit for doing that. It's going to work eventually.
Well, yeah. So I saw someone tweet him just saying broken block. He's right twice.
Exactly.
Fucking ridiculous.
Chisora, you didn't see that, did you, Brian? Or did you?
I did watch it.
What did you think?
That scorecard was fucking minging.
How was scorecard? I only gave fucking Chisora 1 round.
Yeah, I had it like fucking 118 or 119.
I had a fucking terrible card, mate. When I actually sat and fucking thought about it after, I think I might have had it 7-5 to Pulev somehow.
7?
I don't know, because I fucked about, but I think I give him.
Come on.
I literally gave Chisora 2 of the rounds because he landed a big right hand and fucking Pulev was just hugging him. Pulev is fucking horrible, man.
I'm laughing at your fucking message, but I'm definitely not reading out.
Right? Does Pulev beat fucking obviously Mr. Big, Mr. Humble, Mr.
No, Dave Allen seems to think that he beats Pulev will beat him, and a few other people do. No fucking way, because he won't get away with all that holding over here, will he? That'll get fucking cut out straight away. So Pulev will be blown out of his arse after about 40 seconds. And
Surely the holding occurred a lot more because the style of Chisora is to fucking bulldoze cunts and swing a big overhand right, and all Pulev did was fucking smother him.
That ref was doing. He was like grabbing hold of Chisora's hand at one point, and it was just. I don't know. Fucking Pulev's a bum, and his brother got beat by 06, so he can both fuck off. Pops, what did you think to Chisora? Pops?
Oh, Andy.
Never saw it, mate. I was in the train back for Sunderland at the time, yeah.
What are we down Sunderland for?
For a football.
At
What,
Chelsea.
the Chelsea game?
Aye.
But you weren't doing fucking supporting Chelsea, were you scum
No.
bastard?
I'm a fucking City man, eh?
A Man City man?
I've been supporting City since '96, mate.
Aye, right.
Well-
the same as I've been supporting Leicester for '76.
No, man, I have, but not for
Muzzy,
What for a
it's
game?
my fucking godfather.
Came up for a game against the Albion. I ended up swapping a couple of scarves for the guys, and I've been doing for a few games ever since then, eh? So, no, I'll take my dad down for his 60th, eh? Went to do a game down in England, so come down.
Fucking good game to go, eh?
Yeah.
It was top notch, mate. Second half was brilliant, eh?
Aye. Fucking dirty Chelsea bastards.
Yeah.
I'd rather Newcastle stayed up right enough.
This ain't a
Yeah.
fucking football podcast. Come on, back to the
I thought, was it the fourth round where I think they come out of a clinch and Pulev sort of pulled back a bit late in the round, and Chisora fucked him with the right hand, and he definitely ate him. Definitely ate him. And
Aye, he clocked him with like an overhand right, and he did see him fucking kind of move back a bit, but he just never had enough to fucking.
he didn't. It was like, I don't know. It was the telltale signs of someone who was shot, because he was every now and then picking a shot out, and I think he could see the shot was there, but he just couldn't get it off. I think if Chisora was anywhere near his prime, he might beat Pulev.
Andy.
I don't rate Pulev.
Aye.
Somebody in the chat wants to know what's happened to Kenny Anderson, because you refuse to you basically refuse to tell any kind of story.
No, don't say nothing. Like, Andy, don't say nothing, mate.
No, mate, I don't even know anyway, but I wouldn't if I did anyway.
Is it that
nonsense.
fucking mental?
Aye. You do not go there, like.
I'll find out. I'll tell everyone.
But yeah,
On you then, mate.
couldn't stop asking fucking dodgy questions in the chat, you little prick. Yeah, go on, Pops. What were you saying?
Excellent.
Great. That was the best point you made.
No, I basically think Pulev could have stopped Chisora if he kind of fucking put the foot down a bit more, but he looks as if he didn't get a fuck either, as if he was happy to go to 12. And there was no love lost either. You know how at the end of fights, people normally poof it and start cuddling each other and saying, "Oh, you're a great opponent, I'm sorry, blah blah blah." They didn't give a fuck, man. Pulev laughed at him and just walked away. I was all about that. I like fucking bad blood at the end of fights, man. I don't like to see Barrera Morales with their fucking pointing at each other and what, and they have to be separated, and Barrera's pointing 2-1 and what. I'm all about that. Never mind this all fucking, see after Floyd Manny, where the two of them embrace each other and what, I was like, you fuckers have just robbed me fucking blind and you're acting as if you're all bezies, biting right in the fucking face.
Of course they're hugging each other. They just made fucking hundreds and hundreds of fucking millions of dollars or whatever from that.
That was me just fucking painting again the way in.
What did you think of it, Alex?
Of what?
The fight?
Which fight?
Pulev, Chisora.
You know, it was semi-interesting. I think that when Chisora had his spurts of trying to fight and stuff and try to make his own of it, you know, it turned a bit interesting, but Pulev just shut him down really quickly and just smothered him and outworked him and won the rounds like that. I think it wasn't a fucking brilliant heavyweight fight. It was what you'd call a typical heavyweight fight, I think, of the modern era, where it's just a lot of holding, a lot of smothering, and it's the sort of fight that turns people off of the heavyweight division these days, unfortunately.
I think Pulev totally reminded me of Vlad. I thought he fought really, really similar. The way he was just kind of move. He would throw a punch, then he'd hold, then he'd throw a 1-2, then he'd hold again, and then the referee would do fuck all about it.
Yeah, but Vlad would have fucking sparked Chisora a lot sooner. Like, you know, in like sort of seventh or eighth round, he would have put the cunt away because he would have
I
just
mean,
battered him.
see if Pulev kept targeting like Chisora's right eye, he would have got a stoppage. The referee would have eventually stopped that. It was closing, but it just seemed as if he was happy just pawing the jab, and he had him in the corner. Chisora wasn't. It's not as if he was trying to go. It was. I think Chisora was looking for a fucking way to quit. See if he just kind of waded into him. I think he would have quit. There's a quit in fucking Chisora. I'm telling you.
Chisora doesn't quit.
Yeah, I think if that had been pushed a little bit more, he might have gone. But
I kept noticing it was pure weird. Did you notice this? He kept looking out the ring towards the judges, like at certain points of the fight. It was fucking weird, and he kept moaning to the ref as well. I'm sure he was saying he was moaning about rabbit punches quite a lot as well.
Oh, he was getting rabbit punched in the back.
He seemed to just like
the thing is though, because he's that size, that sort of shit's gonna happen when they fucking clinching all the time, innit?
Indy, I told cunts on Twitter to talk to you if they want to phone in. I don't know if you've had any.
No, I've not.
Fucking pussy bastards no want to phone in.
Yeah. Come on, Carn fans, you're all fucking gobby cunts. Get out of
Come on, we want people to call in and talk about the Khan fight because people know what our thoughts are on it.
Yeah.
Well, most of our thoughts are on the Khan fight, so you lot call in and fucking tell us what you think.
Yeah. So, do we reckon that's Chisora's last fight?
No.
Is it fuck? He's fighting AJ next.
I think they're gonna put him in with White, and I still think.
I think White will do him though.
I'd be putting a bit of money on Chisora, I think, but depends if he fucking gets in decent shape, but he might not, because I don't know if he'd be fucked about fighting someone like White. White's starting to piss me off again on Twitter. He's talking a bit of shit. But
I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind seeing like Chisora fucked in with David Price. Two of them are fucking done. And I think Chisora would stop David Price because David Price, as I say, is like, he's terrified of taking a fucking punch and he's always there for that overhand right, so he'd end up getting wiped clean out. And then that would just total lols. I'd like, even though Price is a nice guy, man, but the fucking some of his fans make out as if it wasn't for like people fucking juicing, he would have been the next Joe Lewis or something.
I'm gonna fucking.
He was getting banjoed in the amateurs, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna fucking nail this. Hair Day 3. Here's the fight. It's not gonna be Hair versus Briggs. It's gonna be Hair versus Pulev.
No chance.
Oh,
That's too much of a tricky fight. First, like,
Hayes not interested.
Yeah, but Pulev was shit. He's not that good, man. Hay knows he could bounce in a fucking.
There's a big jump between the fucking cunts that Hayes fighting and Pulev. Massive jump between those guys.
Are we all agreed that David Hayes are casual though?
that fucking Golden Boy Boxing's like streaming live on Facebook.
Yeah, it's the prelims.
I just watched the Quigley fight on that there.
It's fucking pretty good that they do that, isn't it? Just can't. You gotta get fucked
Tweet
up.
me a link of it.
Dewey Powell tweeted a link earlier.
Alright.
So head to his page if you're asked. But should we just move on to Khan again? Fuck it.
What was Undercard like?
What, the finger one? I didn't see. All I seen, because I come in late, I seen Tommy Coyle, who just looked like shit. No two ways about it.
Struggled against the road sweeper.
Well, Jamie Mills said it was a fucking an impressive performance.
He got hurt, Coyle, in second and first round at the end. He got hurt.
Yeah, I saw that. He fucking got.
And he was backwards on the top. If he'd been any longer left in that, he'd been taking a knee. Fucking guaranteed.
Yeah, it was literally like 2 seconds left in the round, and he got caught with a fucking arse blinder, and he was hurt like fuck.
I've seen Jose Burton fighting that kid who looks the size of a fucking 12-year-old.
What was it? Was Man Murray and me a welterweight?
I didn't see that. I refused to
That
watch
was disgusting. That fight. That was absolutely disgusting.
Was the guy tiny like?
Well, you could straight away he was clear that it was like an ex-welterweight, dragged up. He was absolutely tiny. And you know Martin Murray's fucking massive. And, you know, it just embarrassing fight. I don't know how the board can approve fights like that. It's fucking criminal. Because if he got hurt, say Martin Murray landed a fucking peach with a shot on him, and it put him in like a fucking coma or something, then, you know, who's to blame for that?
I just get the impression that they've shut that in just to fucking try and make out that Murray's some fucking puncher at welterweight again to fool the casuals, to make them think that he can actually beat Groves, when in fact I think it's a fairly bit of a mismatch. And I fucking hate Groves.
Yeah, that's a good discussion actually. Yeah. What do we think? Who's going to win, Groves or Murray?
I would be shocked if Groves lost more than 3 rounds.
I think Groves schools him. Yeah.
I think Groves fucking beats him and beats him well as well, aye.
But what my problem is, so this is a fucking final eliminator allegedly. You've got 2 guys who fought shit, and then those 2 guys are fighting each other to get a shot at a title.
Groves hasn't fought shit though. This is the thing. He's fought consistently really good guys, or decently guys.
See that fight? I noticed a while ago, a couple of weeks ago, Hearn had said it was an eliminator, right? And then obviously somebody had tweeted fucking Mendoza, and he says no because none of them are ranked. But then I seen a tweet going about the day.
Like, right, I think we just need to establish now, whatever that cunt Mendoza tweets is bullshit.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's done this 6 or 7 times in the past fucking year.
Today, and Hearn had fucking said that it was an eliminator. So obviously that's the belt that fucking Sturm's got, and obviously there's that kind of.
Sturm's not got it. He's getting stripped.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. But that's not the final yet. So obviously you could have. Like, I don't know if it would be done for them, but for a fucking possibly a vacant title, I wouldn't be surprised with the fucking way the WBA work. It's whoever pays the most money in a fucking brown envelope, isn't it?
Ainsley, just fucking post a link to the Hangouts. See if what cunts come on.
That's a good idea.
It'd be a laugh.
Oh, do it. Do it. Saying it's the only thing keeping him awake. Come on, do it, man. You're quite a reasonable guy. We're all fucking idiots. Come on, get at one of us. Oh, fucking get on and you can come with some reasoned debate. But Calm fans, come on, man. You're always fucking tweeting your bullshit. So come on and fucking let's have it out. So you need.
I want to hear from someone who thinks Khan's going to win. I want to hear from someone like Steve or Donnie, those 2 who picked it in the prediction league.
What I've said, like, to be fair, I don't really give a fuck who wins now, because Canelo's pissed me off, and all this bullshit that they've been saying, not just him, fucking Bernard Hopkins and all this.
Oh, fuck off, you would be raging if Khan won.
I'll be pissed off, but I've got plenty of excuses ready, so don't fucking worry about it. Don't worry about it. Is Khan being randomly tested for this fight? No, he's not.
Fuck's sake.
I'm just going to leave that there. Anyway.
See the amount of people that listen to your podcast, and the fact that there are fucking little amount that's actually subscribed to the YouTube channel. You just want to get your fucking finger out.
There's 112 listeners we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
I know, but there's like 471, but see when you count it all in, like, it's like about fucking, it's a couple of thousand people listening to it.
Yeah.
You're fucking cumbags. No, I'm fucking sick of it. You want to fucking piggyback off my fucking stardom, but you don't fucking support us. You fucking bams. I don't even want you to leave a review. You can stick the review right up your fucking hoops.
No, just watch the videos with the adverts on. That's all, and click the adverts.
Yeah. I keep clicking the adverts. Watch about 100 a day.
Diego De La Hoya's just had a point deducted.
What for?
Fuck knows, but he has.
I was planning on fucking going to sleep and getting up. Now I'm going to need to stay up all night, and I've got to go up and do stuff at fucking 6:30 in the morning.
It makes a change.
About to start in a minute.
It makes a change for you being full of fucking powder and being paranoid that you're not on Monday.
That's true. That is true.
But I'm not watching. I'm not watching the fight later.
What do you mean you're not watching the fight later?
Why?
I'm not. Because it's just going to piss me off. They're fucking both dickheads, man.
Hey, can I ask every one of you here, right, honest opinion, right, do you think Khan's got a chance? And then they don't come in and go, fucking Can man, fuck Can's fans, I fucking ban Can's, fucking every Can fan, fucking fight me.
Die.
Go post the fucking link to this hangout.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that.
Do any of you fucking think that you can win?
I've just tweeted it. So let's see who comes on.
I'm gonna say that Khan's got. I think Canelo wins, but I think Khan's got a chance, and the chance that he's got is simply that he's a lot faster and he's gonna dart in and out, but it's going to be in straight lines. That's the problem with Khan. I don't think he moves well laterally, and that's not enough to confound Canelo, which will probably get him chinned. But if Canelo is, a bit slack and a bit slow, I think Khan might just win it, because I think he'll win the rounds. But eventually, he's going to get caught and he'll get chinned.
See, you know how they turn around and let's say like Can's get one of the fastest hands in boxing. See, I don't necessarily think that's true. I think it's predictable speed, because every punch is coming for the fucking same place. It's not as if he moves any when he's throwing a punch, but see the likes of Lara.
That's the thing.
He's not like Pacquiao though. He's not going side to side. He's just coming straight at you.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Straight lines. That's why I think that it's not gonna succeed. I think that.
But see, with the likes of like your likes of Lara, your Floyd, even Trout, they've got fast hands, as in they're fucking precise with their punches, and it's not as if they're predictable with their punches. I mean, Lara's fucking jab is lethal when he throws it for the first 6 rounds and he dies a death. I don't think Can's got that. It's just that I don't know. It's just basically the closer you get to a fight, you start questioning yourself. I always do this, man. I started questioning myself before the Mayweather fight. And I was like, fuck, man, but Pacquiao might knock him out. How wrong was that? And I just think that's just fucking human nature, to just start questioning your decision. But I just think, because you listen to all the podcasts and all you get is Lloyd Honeygate, Fury, I'm trying to think of all of these fucking other crazy mad shocks that they always cast up Buster Douglas, and you're just sitting thinking, what if this is just one of these fights where Can just performs that good on the night and Canelo's that bad? Because I said on the Asylum, I think he's the biggest hype job in boxing. He's nowhere near as good as people like to think he is, and he certainly isn't as good as what he thinks he is. And what if they're just two of them, just two align and Can wins? I mean, I know Tommy's saying that this will be one of the best fucking wins ever. I don't think so. I don't think it's fucking remotely close, because he's gone up 1 division, whether we fucking like it or not. He's gone up 1 division in 1 pound. This is not fucking Leonard here going up and fighting Hagler. It's not. I said to you earlier on, I don't even think Canelo's top 3 in that division. So this isn't like Floyd going up and fighting. Yeah. Floyd going up and fighting Golovkin is after staying out for 2 years. Is the same as Leonard going up and fighting Hagler. But even Floyd now going up and fight fucking Golovkin, because I think as much as I like Floyd, I think Golovkin would stop Floyd. He would eventually catch him.
So the way I'm fucking seeing it, and everyone's going batshit crazy. Oh, how big it's gonna be, right? Canelo's fucking looked dodgy in some of his last few fights, and he looked fucking beatable as fuck. Right? Fury fought a cunt who. It not looked as good as he had in the past, but
I mean, that's a good point. Crom turned around and says that Canelo's get fast hands as well. People can't ignore that as well.
Paddy Barnes said something along those lines earlier, and obviously Paddy Barnes is always right, regardless of what he said.
Paddy Barnes.
But he said, does Corn really have that much of a speed advantage of Canelo? Canelo's probably faster than anyone he's fought.
Send Dewey the link he wants on. Apparently.
Yeah, I've just sent it him.
Nice one.
And that fucking that Mark McAllister referring to me as a Sheffield weirdo. You Sheffield nonce, sorry. You scored fucking Floyd money for money, you stupid prick. So before you start fucking piping up, shut your fucking mouth. Stupid casual.
Am I fucking like shitting on Canelo too much, because every time he's had to step up, he's lost to Floyd, right? Or when he does win, it's really, really contentious or close. And the fact that I had the fucking Cotto fight a draw, and I'm maybe doing him a bit of disservice, he's better than I think he is, because it's hard fucking beating Lara. I know it is. It's hard beating Trout. Trout was a fucking fantastic win, and I had him winning. But it's the fact that they were really close. It's as if I heard Kieran McIlvaney, is that his name? Turned around and said he's getting these close decisions, and what if one time that doesn't go for him, because we seen Pacquiao get robbed. I didn't think so. I thought the first Bradley fight was a draw, but I will watch it back. We seen that everybody going on about how Floyd fucking is getting judges in his pocket. And he's you're a fucking pack though, man. You fucking had Castillo winning your fucking money.
Listen, I'm going to bag you next time you say it's a fucking draw, man. Fuck you, draw.
Calm down. Right, Jason.
I just a quick disclaimer. I've got really bad Wi-Fi, so I might drop out sometime.
No.
You shagging, Jay? You look all hot and flustered.
I'm dying of death here. I've just cracked open my Haribo Tang Fast Sticks to keep me awake.
Dewey, see while you're here,
Yeah.
is Cleverly on the Burns bill?
He's expecting to be. He's waiting for like 1,000,000% confirmation. It's not going to be a good fight. It's just going to be
6th rounder or something.
one of those, isn't it?
Talk about Ward, is it, no?
Thomas Mann too, hopefully.
You don't say he's talking about fighting Andre Ward?
Yeah, I'm not. That was about. I
today?
knew it about two and a bit weeks ago, and I'm not sure it's happening now. Nathan, said yes. I think there's one or two things stopping that fight happening. It's just money, I imagine, and Ward's obviously signed to fight or sign in to fight Kovalev. So I'm not sure what he'll do in the meantime.
Get him in with Williams Jr.
Is there any chance of the Fanfara 2 fight, Dewey?
Fanfara's fighting Chad Dawson apparently, which is a name for him, isn't it? Another former champion. I think he's beaten must be about 5 or 6 former champions now. So he's building up his momentum that way, and I think it's a fight he'll probably win down the stretch.
I'd like to see that again. Though,
I'd love to see it again. I'm disappointed Shep's not on here because I wanted to call him a cunt.
You can call him a cunt.
We don't like shit.
Well, I'll call him a cunt.
We all hate him.
Is
that another Shep hater? He's got a lot of them, hasn't he?
I did find him annoying before, but I can remember when I think I tweeted, I think it was, to say that Kovalev's big, but he's not that big for light heavyweights, and Fanfara's fucking huge. And Shep told me
got iced live on air. But there we go. Yeah, listen to Shep's 24/7 on our YouTube channel. Or you cunts if you haven't listened to it already.
Is that the thing with Paul Smith?
It is. Have you not listened to it yet?
No, I have. I didn't know that was Shep. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Sorry, it wasn't Shep, it was somebody else.
That was amazing.
Yeah. But what do you think about the Khan fight?
I think he's got a chance, but it is the slimmest of chances, isn't it? Even if he deserves it on the cards, I don't think he'll get it.
Yeah.
The Trout fight was fairly close, probably the knockdown winner for Canelo. The Lara fight, Lara's got the worst body language in the world, and that's probably what lost him that fight. But I still thought he won it. Obviously the Mayweather scorecard was, one of them was ridiculous. I just think if Khan wins, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a situation where I thought Khan deserved it, but I would be surprised if he actually got it on the cards. But I don't think it's going to go that far. I think Alvarez is. I don't think he's a monster. I think this whole speed versus power thing is exaggerating Alvarez's power a bit, but he is fighting Khan, and Khan's being hurt by a lot less. Strong.
You got hit by Algeria.
Yeah, and you got hit by Algeria in the first round though. So I don't know. You got it where he was rocked onto his heels in the first round. I don't think he did take some shots afterwards. We never really seemed bothered. But it's one of those. I'm not sure that Virgil Hunter's transformed Khan into some defensive wizard. I just don't think it's in his mentality. I think Khan's a hunter. I watched the other day. I watched Khan, or only highlights, but Khan against Katalnik, and that's probably the only fight in his whole career that he's been elusive. And that was 2009. I think that was 7 years ago. but I don't. I watched the Maidana fight the other day, which is quite weird. Canelo's in Khan's corner for the introductions, but I watched in the Maidana fight. Khan's not elusive in that fight. He moves a lot, but he doesn't move from the waist. He just moves his feet, and that's why that speed versus power thing is misleading for me as well, because Khan's got very quick hands, but I don't think he's as fast as his feet.
That's good.
See, you know how like the Hunter's basically kind of got him into that way, I think, with Ward, where he'll throw a couple of punches and if he feels a bit of trouble, he'll just start clinching. And I don't think people take into consideration either the size of Canelo, how strong he is, and if they start clinching, there's only going to be one winner there. The Canelo's going to push him off a bit and start going to his body as well. I don't think there's really anything that can do it, but it's the closer it gets to the fight, and you know what it's like when you start hearing other people saying that Can's got a chance. You're like, oh fuck, does he really? And I'm starting to question myself.
Yeah, I've been doing that, but
The only thing Amir Khan can do is change his fucking name to Amir Canvas, because that's what's happening to him tonight. He's getting fucking split into it. He is getting a rage.
So the most unbiased preview of this I can give, I think Khan will probably do alright in the first 2 to 4 rounds. But and again, correct me if I'm just being wrong and hating for the sake of it, but it just looks to me like Khan's just added a load of weight on the top half, and his legs are the same as they were fucking a year ago. So he's carrying all this extra weight on apparently no stronger legs, and he's going to get hit a lot harder. I don't see how he can manoeuvre that about for 12 rounds.
When you look at Khan's top half, it doesn't look fleshy. It just looks full of water. I think I think
it looks as if he's rehydrated before they even weigh him.
Well, if he's done that, he's in big fucking trouble, isn't he?
He might just do like Mayweather. You know how like Mayweather had proper meals and that, like the day of the fight. Khan might actually come in a bit fucking lighter.
But if Khan's coming in at between 155 and 160, he's going to get. I think Canelo's going to be closer to 180 than 170 tonight.
See the thing, Axel, Khan come in like 163 with Alexander, I think, but that's him cutting down to 147. So he was just putting on natural fluids where he wasn't carrying a lot. It's different weight. Whether he's bulked up for this, then he'll not be putting on a lot of like fluids. It's just totally different weight.
But I do not see how Khan can have the same hand speed and it's just the same reactionary speed with his shots being that much bigger. It's not, surely cannot fucking move up like that.
I think when the guys go up in weight so much, like, I know everybody's different, but I saw it with Nathan a bit, you can keep that hand speed, but the leg speed, it does slow you down if you do it properly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Legs are obviously the better Canelo.
Well, I says that to him as well. The biggest difference I've seen in like the pictures of him is like Khan's all fucking top heavy and his legs are really small. And if you look at Canelo, his legs are like fucking tree trunks. And if you take a punch, what's keeping you up? Your legs. And that's how like Canelo. It doesn't matter what he gets hot with. He never ever looks as if he's hot because he's always got his legs underneath him, but his legs are so small and they're having to carry this extra weight. What if he does get fucking clipped in the chin? Is he going to get down right away? And I know there's people, I don't know, like, would you, like, Garcia's no a bigger puncher than Canelo, Maidana's no, Canelo's just a fucking bigger guy and he's not a bum. I just don't know how, see if this went 12 rounds, I would call Canelo a bum. That's how much I don't rate this fight. If this goes 12 rounds, Golovkin absolutely fucking murders Canelo and they will never make this fight, never make it. Because he needs to knock him out fucking good for people to actually bother about it.
I think if Khan gets past 6 rounds, Canelo's done something badly wrong.
I mean, like,
we all seem to be in agreement that Canelo wins and probably by stoppage. How many times do we think we'll not? He'll put Khan down, because
I don't think
Khan's been quite a few times, but the only people to stop and have had to put him down more than once.
I think it'll only be a couple. I think there's a big difference this time.
I think it could be one. I think he might be the first person to drop Khan once and stop him.
But like, and I know it's revisionist history, but like Garcia wasn't seen as that massive a puncher before he fought Khan, was he? He's got decent power, but it weren't earth-shattering. He knocks Khan out, and then he fucking knocks out Morales, who were just high as fuck, but still a midget. And then who's he really knocked out other than that? Like fucking Paulie and Salter. Like, can you describe Garcia's power as being that great?
No, Garcia's power's a myth because he beating like a deed Eric Morales, like fucking knocked out Khan. That was a great win, and Rod Salka. But it was really the Khan one that made him have this like mythical power. But Eric Morales, let's see if that was like an even keeling, like Morales in his prime, and they were like pound for pound next to each other. Morales would fucking ruin Garcia. It's basically like Khan versus Barrera. There is absolutely no fucking similarities whatsoever. If they fought prime for prime within their weight classes, Barrera would kill him. But no, Garcia's not got that great a power, but he's got decent timing, and he timed Khan. Let's see, I've heard nothing but like all week on like HBO podcasts and that Khan was dominating that fight, and like dry he was like winning it, but
he wasn't.
But Garcia was fucking trying to time that punch for about a round and a half.
But the thing is,
Barroso tonight, he was winning the fights. He was winning the rounds, but he was losing the fight. You could see Khan was fighting the wrong fight. It was just, he was staying a step ahead of Garcia, not meaning that Garcia wouldn't catch up with him. And talking of Garcia's power, he'll never land, a flusher punch than what he landed on Khan. It was, Khan held his feet right in front of him, and I wouldn't say his chin was hung up in the air, but his back was completely straight, and he was, ripe for the picking. That's why, I think Garcia wasn't even looking at him. It's the same with the Morales fight. It's one of those where it couldn't have been any worse for Khan.
The narrative you always get about that fight, specifically from the fucking cake beast, Cake fucking Alaman, is, he were winning on the cards at the time. Which is a lie, because Khan won the first 2 rounds, then got knocked down, so it's a 10-8, so it's level, and then he got knocked down twice and stopped, so...
See what somebody noticed as well, like, they were watching a bit of like, training and watching like Khan on the body bag, and they're saying like even on the heavy bag, the body bag, he will be in a body bag, on the heavy bag, he was like throwing punches and keeping his chin up, he wasn't even tucking his chin up, chin in when he was like, just using the heavy bag, and like, I can't remember who it was, and the guy, and the other guy turned around and says, he's like, people can shit on Floyd all they want, but see when you watch him on a heavy bag, he's constantly fucking at an angle, he's got his chin tucked in, so he's practicing that before he even goes out to fight, and it can't just basically fucking practicing in the gym the way he's going to actually fight, he's just going to have his chin in the air and just throwing punches just for the sake of it. So the more I talk about this fight, the more I think like Khan's going to absolutely get destroyed in a couple of rounds.
I keep changing my mind, but it's just people fucking saying things, swear my opinion. But
imagine I wake up tomorrow morning and Khan's won this. Fuck me, man. I will troll Eddie Hearn to the day I die. Eddie Hearn will be fucking sick, man. Like, thinking that, we'll make the Brook fight. I will make the Brook fight. It'll be 80-20 or 60-40. No.
If Khan gets knocked out and Brook then fucking calls him out tomorrow, I'll troll Brook because that'll be embarrassing.
I'd love that. But Khan needs me. Basically, Brook's doing what Khan's done for years to me. They're just pure talk madness.
But if Khan won, even if like Canelo twisted his ankle in the first round, if Khan won by any method, I'd think that Brook fight is absolutely unmakeable for him.
It's not going to get made anyway. Have you not heard what? Right. I need to be careful how I word this because I could make a cunt of myself when I say it. Khan has found an opportunity that he can take where he can get paid well and knows he can lose a fight and it not cause him any problems. Whereas if he fights the alleged puffer and gets beat by him, it's over for him. I don't know.
Robin Deacon?
Yeah, Robin Deacon. That's a fight that everyone's avoided. Now he's back in the Ws. But no, I just, and Khan said the other day, I'm past that fight with Brook now. So well, not really, because you've not fought since you weren't past it. You're probably going to get beat. But he's going
You
to
know what, though?
be retired in the morning, so.
When Khan's fighting Calzaghe and Alexander and Algieri, he was only fighting twice a year then. So if he, and I doubt he probably got good money. I doubt he got groundbreaking money though.
Well,
if he gets,
that's what I mean.
Said like 10 million, if he gets 10 million to fight Alvarez, he might not fight for 18 months.
He's not getting 10 million to fight him. I cannot fucking see
it. Might be $1 million then. I saw something the other
his
day
purse,
that he's getting.
His purse is $2 million.
Aye, but that's HBO, the way HBO, what they just fucking...
That's a commission, but then he'll get some on top, but he's not getting like fucking 40%.
See the thing is, see if he was getting 10 million, they would be making a severe loss, because Canelo wouldn't be getting paid that, because Canelo took the short money against Cotto. I think that he only got about 5 million and Cotto got about fucking 15.
This is the thing with Khan fans, though. They fucking don't listen to reason and will tell you fucking all sorts. Like when they were fucking on about when he was fighting Floyd, will get 40 million for this. Why would fucking Floyd pay Khan 40 million? But whatever. But do you subscribe to the fact that if someone's British, you've got to support them, do you? Or do you think that's just stupid?
No. Well, there's some fighters where I'm more inclined to support them because they are British, but it's not exclusive. Like I'll never wear a Tony Bellew tattoo or really cheer Carl Froch.
Yeah, because we've obviously done a con like some things. Oh, you should be backing your own blah 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 blah. But I don't think you automatically just because you're British, everyone in Britain should have to support you. Like
I agree with that. But at the same time, if Khan was from Spain or France or wherever, I probably would support him. But I wouldn't say I exclusively support him because he's British. It just happens to be, that you know of them a bit more. You take a bit more interest in their careers.
Just like the way I get it, I don't support him and I think he's a prick, but I can respect what he done. Well, pre-Garcia.
He's only had 6 fights in 4 years.
Yeah. Well, he's not fought for a world title for 4 years.
He's not since Garcia.
Yeah.
Steve Bunce posted a really interesting fact earlier. Instead of Britain's 12 world champions, they've only fought past or present champions, and Khan himself has fought 11.
But I'm not sure, but I'm going to call a bit of bullshit on that because I think what he's done purposely there is count for everyone else, people who were world champions when he's fought them.
This is exactly what I was going to say.
What he's done with Khan is just so he said like Barrera counts, Calzaghe counts, but because fucking hell, man, look, like Senchenko were a world champion when Brook fought him, he won't account of that.
No, what you need to do is see this like you fought like 12 world champions. You need to take into consideration when they actually fought them because did he not fight Alexander after Porter fucking smashed him?
He didn't have a belt.
Right, come on. Like, seriously here, like you can't really fucking include. Well, you can, but like, come on, you can't.
What are the guys?
Saying that he's one of the all-time greats because of this? No, but you know what? See if basically like, Tyson Fury was fighting hundreds of fucking heavyweight bums that somehow won a belt like before like Vlad Klitschko, like guys that came like they're in their 40s or not. But so you're going to take that, but just for sake's sake,
Shannon Briggs won a belt for fuck's sake. So
if we're going to get down to proper numbers, the amount of world champions that Amir Khan has fought while the world champions will be 4, and that'll be Canelo, that'll be fucking Garcia.
I don't think he's ever beat a champion.
Judah, and it's Kotelnik. That's it. The rest of them might have been world champions.
Who's actually beat that was a champion when he fought?
Kotelnik and Zab Judah, but that fucking shouldn't really count. But that
was a good one. No, that was a good one.
Judah's fucks then, but yeah. So he's got 2 like that he will have beaten. But then
Judah was still good at the time.
But then like that's fucking misleading because like you could get Big Gales up and Big Gale will have fought like that amount. So all Steve Bunce has done, and this is all that cunt does because he's a fucking knobhead, is he twists little fucking shitty stats like that to make it look like any cunt fighting on there is better. So like,
I mean, Joey, I know that you're a massive Joe Calzaghe fan, but I still think that he doesn't get the credit that he deserves, especially off of fucking English media. I mean, he took like Jeff Lacey's belt and he took Kessler's belt, but that seems to get fucking hung out the window here when they start talking about like Can here, as if like they're trying. I know he's maybe working for Box Nation and the fights on Box Nation, but they do fucking talk some utter fucking shit. I seen you. Was it you earlier on that posted all of the Calzaghe's like world champion wins?
Well, yeah, it was. I think, do you know, we're talking about guys who weren't world champions at the time that like they'd lost their titles. I think Joe was a bit unlucky because he had those fights with was it Mitchell and Brewer who had either just lost world titles or just fought for them. I think they fought Sven Otkar.
But Barry Jones says that's only the only way he was getting their fights. Like, because Warren kept asking for options, he could never get world champions over. So he was always having to take somebody that had either just lost a belt or was a former world champion because nobody was prepared to take what Warren was offering him. So he was in a bit of a fucking sticky situation.
That wouldn't surprise me. But I think in fairness to Frank, he did agree the Glenn Johnson fight when he was IBF champion. And I think they agreed there a few times to the point where Johnson asked for a down payment of, I think it was about $50,000, as a sign-on fee, if you like, and it was paid. And then Joe pulled out of it. I don't know if it was a tad before my time. I don't know whether he pulled out because he had one of his hand injuries, which he had from a very young age, or if it was a non-legitimate excuse. But one of those. I think Joe had a lot of missed opportunities throughout his career, but then it all came together at the end. And people forget, like a year before he fought Jeff Lacey, he was struggling to sell the old Cardiff ice rink, and that's like, I think that was like 3,000 capacity. I think it just all came together for Joe at the end, and Joe was a vastly different fighter at the end of his career than he was at the start, due to the injuries. And I think it was just a mark of Joe as a fighter that he could adapt, because you don't see a lot of fighters. I think maybe Vladimir Klitschko was one who adapted so much. Fighters, tend to stay the same, and their ability slowly decreases as they go on. Where Joe's one of the few ones to change his style.
Pacquiao as well.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I can't see 11 world champions on Khan's record. I'm just gonna go for it again.
What? As in former ones?
Just in total, yeah. No, so let's have a look.
Julio Diaz and Carlos Molina are world champions.
No, right. Barrera will be the first. Kotelnik 2. Malignaggi 3. Maidana 4. Judah 5. Peterson 6, but he lost. Garcia 7, but he lost. Diaz 8. 9. Yeah, alright, and it is, but let's get it fucking right. Algeria were 1, who had a belt for 1 fight. Devin Alexander were 1. Collazo's 1. Julio Diaz has 1. He lost to fucking Garcia and Peterson. Barrera counts as fucking 1. Malignaggi counts as 1. And Maidana not had a belt when he fought him. So that's, you know what I mean? You can fucking twist that whatever way you want. It's a little bit misleading.
Yeah, surely Maidana doesn't count because he wasn't champion.
Fucking do that, is he? Because he's a fucking fat old prick. And if we're going to get it all right, and if you talk about stats, fucking Willie Lemon knocked him out, and the fucking ref fucked him over.
Angie.
Yeah.
You remember as well as you wonder once he's maybe including the WBO WBU title for Michael Gomez.
That's a good shout. He probably will be, knowing.
Brian will win a WBU title. What am I imagining?
Ooh, he might have done. Let's check.
Yeah, he did.
Seconds. So you didn't. Fucking hell. But I mean, like, see, stats like that don't mean fuck all, because you could just go and do what the Australians do, and just go and fight like champions when they turn about 62.
When you beat a legend, you become a legend.
Exactly.
I mean,
Daniel Green TV.
I don't want to fucking just have this all fucking hating can here. Let's get us right. See if he fought Canelo, man. He fought Salita, right? Salita was fucking shite. You see over in America, he was fucking highly rated. See if you listen to Paulie Malignaggi, the way he talks about this guy, he says that this kind of fucking looked the real deal in the gyms and all that, and he was highly rated with him. He ended up fighting Paulie Malignaggi. He went to fucking war with Maidana. I don't give a fuck whether people say he should have been stopped. I like fights that shouldn't have been stopped.
It should have been stopped, but the guy ends up going on to win. Fuck it. Right, fight Paul McCluskey. That's when I started hating Can, because he fucked it up. He tried to get on Sky's box office, and then Hearn wanted to put it on Sky Sports. That's when he did. He took the Zab Judah fight, but Zab Judah was still relevant. He took the Peterson fight, a unification fight. Right, that's all you want for a champion. He lost that, right, and then he goes and fights Danny Garcia. Right, I mean, that was a gauntlet run. That was fucking good opponents. So, and it was after the Garcia fight that. He took what the best part of fucking 2 years it was. It was like Louis Collazo. I thought like he went in with somebody remotely fucking.
But Collazo wasn't because Collazo beat because fucking Ortiz quit against Collazo. Calm fans went mental about it. But
loads of people did predict Collazo to beat Khan. I think that's
I don't know who
that's when it's like slightly rewritten. I can remember I don't know if he was just being Eddie, but. Remember, Eddie Hearn said he thought the Brook fight was lost because he'd lose against
but he says that all the fucking time. But my overriding opinion of Khan's status is I think he's a good to very good world level fighter, but he's not elite.
No, of course he's not elite.
But the problem is that Khan himself thinks he's elite and he thinks he's like some pound for pound great. He's not. There's nothing wrong with him being a really good fighter.
The reason for that is because by British standards, he probably is the best. We can dissect his resume, to this point as much as we want, but there's very few British fighters or European fighters who have one to match up with it. Probably Carl Froch.
No, I would argue the Hatton's run of opponents was better than Carl Froch's. I've debated this. I've really fucking stuck to my guns over this.
What British fighter right now is elite? British fighter right now is elite.
I'd say Fury. I wouldn't have De Gale and I wouldn't have Selby. But those two could prove to be, but at the minute I wouldn't say they are.
Hold on, Angie. Alex, what's your definition of elite?
Well, better than world class.
Well, the only ones you can think of really is like
Frampton,
Fury.
Oh, Frampton, yeah. Yeah, Frampton's a good shout.
Crolla?
No.
Nah, I'm not hating on Crolla, I'm just fucking asking the questions.
So for me, I'd say an elite. So the way I look at it is, I think, right, if they could they move up between weights and win a few belts? I don't know. Well, De Gale can't. Fuck that. If he moves up to light heavyweight, he's going to get banjoed.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
You're racist if you don't like De Gale. Because he's British, mate.
No, I do like De Gale.
It's actually a bloody shame that Jimmy McDonald's name isn't came up here, because that guy should be a unified champion.
Yeah,
I don't really know whether I fucking rate that Kameda or not, because
He had to go to America and get the win. He's not to go to America and get the win.
I know that, but that's the only fucking name on his resume. You can't turn around and call a guy absolute elite if he's only beat one guy that named him.
It's fucking good win.
Yeah. No, well, true. I'll
beat
take that
Fernando
back.
Vargas, for fuck's sake. He were a champion at fucking 154. Knocked him out.
He lost to Ty Davis, three-time. No, he drew with Ty Davis, three-time Welsh area champion. I'd like to see that rematch.
I would like to fucking get Dave Caldwell on. We were supposed to get Dave Caldwell on, and I was wanting to ask him about. I know I was wanting to ask him about the Payano fight, but I see he's fighting that Rashid Warren again, so I must have went fucking out the window. I wonder if they're kind of holding him to the side for like, maybe Quick's return.
Yeah. Well, Michael Conlon apparently wants on next Thursday, which you need to fucking get your ass in gear and sort out.
Cool. But he's going to absolutely fucking get through that division when he turns pro.
But
it'd be really interesting. It'd be really interesting to see if he fought Andrew Selby in the pros. They had probably. I'm sure there are probably people who can tell me a better amateur rivalry, but they have 3 fights in the amateur grade.
No, I've already been on record and saying that Selby will not fight a champion until it gets to world level. If they'll just vacate their belts, I'm telling you.
Charlie Edwards fucking Kane Larkin shit himself, and that was embarrassing. Talking about pay-per-view fights when he won't fight a guy who were fucking 3-0. Fucking embarrassing. Obviously, he would have got his cunt kicked in.
A fucking
And
domestic
we would have loved to have seen it, but fuck me. Flyweight's talking about pay-per-view. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Domestic ones, do.
Fucking hell.
What was particularly ironic about that was it was come about 6 months after Charlie Edwards had criticised Prince Patel for turning down the fight to let him marinate. And then he's done exactly the same. But I know everyone's a hypocrite.
But that's the Hearn influence on it, because that's him, what he does.
No, who was it Hearn slagged? Like, it wasn't Patel, it was like somebody like a week or two before, like fucking. Oh no, who was it? Oh, it was Butler. It was Butler fighting fucking Yafai.
Yeah, when he offered about 40 quid for fucking purse bid.
Oh, fucking Golovkin's looking fucking. Fucking in a limo, man, not giving a fuck. Oh, man, I hope he fucking just goes in there and just. Because I've heard people talking, like, see when he does interviews back in his like, homeland and that, his nose nice because he's speaking his own language and he is.
It's like Rigondo, innit?
Aye, Rigondo's like, so I would like him just to get and slap Canelo in the face, call him a ginger bastard and say, if you want some, come get some.
But you know what the thing is with that? It depends what the translator they get. So fucking Bob got that shitty translator for Rigondo, who just fucking politicised everything he said. Rock Nation have obviously just got some random guy off the street and says, yeah, just tell what he says, and now he's calling everyone a pussy, so he wants to fucking rip their heads off and shit, so...
I know it's not very...
Steve Lallis and Derry's on the fucking telly, man. Steve Lallis looks haunting. What's Derry doing the quote? What's Derry on? What the fuck's he doing there? Is he going to give us fucking some tips?
Willis has got a case of the bad eggs there, like.
Right.
Aye.
Does anyone...
makeup on?
Can anyone make a case for Lemieux getting beat tonight?
No. Johnny, the Tapia's fucking skinny as shit.
He is, but fucking...
Hold on.
Lemieux's not exactly...
I just want to put in...
Can I call it right now?
Yeah, if you want to, mate.
You see the winner of this fight tonight, Lemieux and Tapia?
Yeah.
That's Canelo's next fight.
Oh, yeah. Nailed
Steve
on.
Kim Hanks at the Cotto fucking rematch is happening later in the year.
He ducked Cal Brook, the fucking prick.
Just Glenn Tapia, I just want to put a late entry in for Glenn Tapia being the most attractive boxer.
That was chaos.
We'll carry this on. So let's look who's on this card tonight. Oh, well, to be fair...
Do you think Lemieux v Glenn Tapia is the nicest looking fight ever?
Yeah.
Pure homoerotic, this podcast now, like, I'm leaving.
Oh, you're just kidding. Stop being a homophobe.
Hey,
Steve Wallace is
mate,
goosey cat on the lorry.
Only things come out my arse, didn't go up it.
Yeah, you should listen to HBO's last podcast where Brandon Rios is on it. Fuck man, that guy doesn't hold back. He's talking about people say I'm full of shit and all. The only thing that comes out of me is fucking shite out my arse and come out my dick. And I'm like, fuck me.
Excellent. Fucking hell. I've only listened to kind of 3.
No, sorry, HBO. No, the HBO one. Sorry, fucking that in the ring. Leave it in the ring.
Sorry, that's a bit too much for that. I'm gonna back Herrera points for the last, but he's probably gonna get robbed.
Jobbed.
I picked Gomez, even though I don't think I've ever seen him fight. I maybe have, and I just don't pay attention because I hate
Brian, do you know what happened? Just going back to the flyweight. Do you know what happened with Ian Butcher? Because that was meant to be for a Commonwealth title, wasn't it?
He couldn't make the weight. He phoned him at the start of the week and says that he couldn't make the weight, and I don't know, man. I was out walking the dog and I ran into somebody on Thursday or something, and he says that they must have known for a while they've not been able to make the weight. He's not made the weight for 2014. No, he's not made that weight for he fought Satchel. So for some reason he was able to fight for a belt at that weight division at a catch weight above it. I don't know how that was allowed. But the fight was, he was fighting him the 9 or 10 rounder. I don't know how he got on, but I mean, he won.
I think he won.
Paddy Barnes was fucking certain that he wouldn't win that fight.
Well, Mbosso went to the Olympics, so I don't know what.
Did Paddy not beat him in the Olympics?
Did he?
Maybe did, because I know he beat Ian Butcher in the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do. Like, he's in a tricky position now, because he doesn't really get much support for MGM. I don't think, because he's back training with his brother, and because he doesn't train with Danny Vaughan, and I think he's burnt his bridges with a few people. I don't know. I quite like it.
They offered him the Selby fight around Christmas time, but I think it was like 5 minutes notice, so he turned it down. I'm not sure if he was
I think I spoke to him, and the way he's seen it, and I'm going to try and word this way that doesn't sound as if it's a duck, right? Because I quite like him. Like he was mandatory for the belt. It was mandatory. He was to fight. Was it Walton? Was that the guy? Is that the guy from Ireland? It was to fight him for the belt, and then all of a sudden it got changed where he was having to fight Selby in a semi-final, and Walton was to fight somebody else, and then the winners.
He fought Kane Larkin, didn't he? Because Larkin won that final eliminator.
Aye, that's right. Aye. So basically,
who the fuck's this?
He basically went from fighting for the belt to fighting Lee Selby to get into the final, and he's like, fuck that, why should I have been waiting? I've been waiting to fight.
Hangout ao vivo, então vou aproveitar para contar aqui todos os meus problemas.
What the fuck?
Então, gente, minha vida não tá muito difícil para todo mundo que
Eat my ass,
não tá muito fácil, aliás, para todo mundo que tá
Anderson
me
Silva's the
ouvindo,
maggot,
né?
mate.
There's some cunts just
então,
fucking...
He's been parts that white cunt. Fucking hell, this is what happens when you just put the shit out on Twitter.
Aye, so
But
he basically went from fighting for the belt to fighting in a semi-final against probably one of the best fighters in that division, which I see his point. It was fucking pretty shitty.
Yeah, but here's something before I forget, Andy, because I think you retweeted it when I said it earlier, and I wasn't trolling or trying to fucking be a funny cunt, but do you think if Bellew beats Makabu, it's a bigger win than Khan beating? Oh, sorry, it's a more surprising win than Khan beating Canelo.
Yeah, I would probably say so, because we're all saying that Bellew wouldn't win a title at cruiserweight because of how strong the titleists are. So
yeah, my reasoning for it is because there is, I think, there's a case to be made that Khan could legitimately outbox Canelo. It's unlikely, but that's a case I can make. I can't see how Bellew's going to either knock Makabu out or he's going to outbox him without getting knocked out himself.
see, the only thing Bellew needs to do actually just stay away from that left hand and stay off the ropes. Just circle to his left. That's all he's got to do.
He's
try and box his way out.
I think Price got the shot in that fight. He's going to be massive compared to Makabu.
Makabu's massive, mate.
190, 192.
Makabu's a monster. Trust me.
Oh, he's fucking huge, man. I just think he's gonna land that left hand at some point, and if not, he's just gonna land a big right hand anyway. So it'll.
Like, this always really good as a left hand, but it's the way he uses it. It's like left shovel uppercuts and left hooks. Everything's off the left hand in that. The guy's got serious power. So as I say, just keep away from the left hand and you'll be fine.
Simple as that, eh?
Simple as that. Listen, honestly, that's all you had. That's all Crolla had to do tonight, was just stay away from the power. If he was able to take that power for a wee bit, see it out for the first 6 rounds, and that, it would head it in the bag.
He's going to be punching fucking clean through Bellew's arms. And possibly his fucking face. That's why I think it'd be more surprising if Bellew beat him. It's not necessarily that Makabu's a better win, but it's just, I think it's, if you look at the status of Bellew and Khan and what they can do, it's probably more unlikely that Bellew wins.
But speaking, what I said about earlier about Khan, even if he deserves it on the cards, he's not going to get it.
Yeah.
We've seen some of the cards in Britain late, the last couple of weeks have been all over the place. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was semi-competitive if Bellew got it on the cards.
Yeah, I think I said to someone yesterday, I said if Bellew wins 4 or 5 rounds, he'll probably get it. As long as he don't get dropped fucking 3 or 4 times.
See, Lee Selby, do you think he's basically kind of killing himself to make the weight? Because I've been told he's an absolute monster in the gym, but any time he kind of gets into the ring, he just kind of looks as if he's maybe just doing enough to try and win the fight.
He is a monster at the weight, but look at his legs. Very long and thin legs. His upper body's massive. I don't think it's a coincidence since he's been in the IBF title fights where you can only put 10 pounds on by 9 o'clock the next morning that he hasn't looked as good as he did coming up. I think there might be something in that. But every time I've spoken to him about his weight, he's told me, like, you know, it's touch and go, but he can do it and he'll carry on doing it.
He told me he makes it weight fine, and I was surprised at that because like, I'm only about 5'6", 5'7", but he was taller than me, and it's not as if like, he was. Well, I was standing next to him, and it's not as if he was skinny. I thought he'd be like a fucking bag of drain pipe, but he's big.
He does look like that. That's the impression I was getting. He does look like he's fucking like a wafer.
No, seriously, he is quite a big guy. I was surprised how big he is, and that's how it was last year. It was this time last year in Vegas. I was actually talking to him, and that's when we were talking. We asked him about the Warrington fight. He's like, "I would take that fight in a second. That's easy money for me. I'm wanting that fight." I don't think Warren wants to make that fight.
I think he does. Just because Warrington, I think he'll slip up if they keep stepping him up. Amagasa was a good win. I think I had it 7 rounds to 5, probably 8-4. You know, I think probably 8-4 was fair, but there were moments in that fight where he flipped, and you could see if someone wasn't as, you know, if someone was a bit better than Amagasa, then they might have got to him. I think now is the time for that fight, because I'm not sure if you want a stadium fight, you wait till next summer. I'm not sure they can keep Warrington unbeaten until then.
There's that fucking Irish. Look, Andy, that Irish Andy's fucking working in that Teixeira's corner. The fuckers are in Vegas working in the corner. Cunt gets absolutely everywhere.
Good on him.
Yeah. What?
What?
What'd you say?
I said good on him. Why not?
Is Alex away?
I think Alex has gone. I've just noticed this card started, but it's only Stevens. I'm not really actually watching it.
Anybody on tonight?
Sorry?
What's that?
Has anyone got any money on anything tonight?
Nah, I'm gonna chuck some on tap here now, just because I've lost enough money today. I might as well lose some more.
I've got money on Canelo, but
I'm really tempted to chuck like 50 quid on Canelo in second round, just because I don't know.
he's not something budged at all, man. He's been 27 for the last couple of weeks. None of the fucking Brits are putting money on. Like, can't they win? Shut the fuck up!
What? None of these Calm fans want to ring in either, do they? Got no arsehole.
Did they fuck?
Who's that shouting in the background?
Have you got Barry Jones in your basement?
That's Mrs. King, that.
Fucking stupid book, man. I'll go down and bar, can't I?
Fuck's sake.
You can get evens on under 7.5 rounds.
I've just gone for fucking. I've just put a tenner on Tapia KO or DQ at 12-1.
Tapia?
Yeah, man.
Oh, fucking Conor Stevens has put Teixeira down. Oh, what a fucking punch!
Oh, fuck's sake.
My stream's behind just now.
What? Quick, man.
Oh, he's on the place!
He must have stopped it. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, what a fucking shot!
Oh, yeah, what a shot that was.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. My stream's fucking kicked that.
It's a fucking good win, that.
Oh, he looks fucked. I can see it here.
Get to your bed.
Tony Weeks, my man. But I've seen a few saying that they didn't think Teixeira would win, though. Saying all he'd done was fight a couple of bums on that LA Fight Club. Maybe missed a trick.
I'll tell you what, Tapia's tempting. Just outright. He's not going to win on points. He's just
12-1.
Put it this way, he's a fucking light middleweight coming up. A big light middleweight coming up.
This isn't 160, this is 163, I'm sure. I heard yesterday it was a catch weight.
What? For Kurt?
No,
they both were 160.
Did they?
Yeah.
For
bastards.
Fuck me, man. I swear, right. You know when...
fucking he done a Golovkin, man. He got hit with a fucking punch at the same time he was punching. Oh, it's a fucking belter. Curtis Stevens can punch too, man. I'm telling you, by the way, that's a good win for fucking Golovkin. People talk shit, man, but he took Stevens fucking... That's a belter and an uppercut to Teixeira, haven't we?
Oh, that was nice.
Straight on the Golovkin.
Sent him straight to hell there with that shot. His legs look fucking shit though.
Look at that team. The Curtis team's
Oh,
got
that
a
is
belly and an
awful.
uppercut.
What is he doing throwing that shot and leaving him so wide open, man? That is awful.
His haircut's even worse.
Fucking, yeah, but what is that? He's fucking throwing a really loose up fucking. But look at the right hand he's throwing while he's fucking. He's going to throw that right hand while he's wide open.
You know what that punch reminded me?
Fuck me.
That punch reminded me of the time Garcia Khan threw that uppercut against Garcia and got countered with a left hook. Exact same, but reverse stances.
And look who his fucking trainer is, Curtis Stevens.
Yeah, John David. Yeah, but
Right,
you know,
the punch.
I swear he didn't really give a fuck about Algeria, but he seemed to be all over Stevens. Is it a Spencer Fearon thing, this, or what?
Harold Lederman says that this guy might steal the pay-per-view card. He's one for the future. He's just been banged clean out.
Harold Lederman knows fuck all, man. He needs to just go and retire and stay away.
Adrian, man, you hate more people than me. I fucking find it extraordinary.
Yeah, he's all senile cunt though.
We think this is an omen for Night of the Underdog.
Oh, fucking
I
hope
don't
not.
say that. This isn't a massive upset. It's Tapier's gonna fucking bring the upset, and then we're gonna be fucking laughing, and then Canelo will get a KO.
What time's this fight due to start anyway?
Oh no, about 4. I can't be fucked to watch it, man.
I'm just rolling some dubbers, so.
I've never smoked dope in my life, man. It's not been something that I was ever into.
You might start calming down a wee bit more and accept Joe Gallagher for what he is.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
I swear one day one of them Watson will just fucking carve me up. I'll just be walking past the arena, minding my own business. Paul Smith will be fucking hidden behind 2-part buses and just gut me. Knowing Brian King.
What? I'm just fucking reading this chat here, man.
What's in the chat? There's any Calm fans? Because they can fucking ring up the little faggots.
I thought Crom's into fucking renting the Flag Casino, I can't fan.
Right, if it's not, he's racist.
I hope his team gets relegated anyway.
Is he a Newcastle fan?
Newcastle are fucked.
I like Newcastle, I like fucking Benitez as well.
Yeah, I do like Rafa. I don't like Big Sam, I think he's a bit of a prick, but...
Fucking Caleb was wearing a fucking tuxedo. What a fucking guy.
He does every time. Like I said, my favourite ever Paul Smith tweet were in calling Kellerman an arrogant. What was it? I forgot now.
Brownsville? Is that not where fucking Kelly Pavlik's from?
Where?
Brownsville? That is, isn't it?
No, he's from Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, fucking so it is. They're all shit tolls, aren't they?
Brownsville's, I think Judah from Brownsville.
Yeah.
He's just brown. You're pretty racist.
Oh, fuck.
You know, are we all football
Lenny
fans here?
Close looks like an old man. Sorry, what was that?
Are we all football fans here?
Yeah.
Right, Brian, I know it's a sensitive subject for you because you're not going to the Euros, but if Wales beat England on July 16th, is that a bigger upset than Khan beating Canelo?
Not really. I hope it happens. I'm fucking German, mate.
Oh man, I love me some Bale. I'll be supporting Portugal in the
I don't give a
Euros.
fuck, me. I hope England lose every game. To be fair, I just don't give a fuck.
Patriotism at its finest.
See that?
Fuck
see
that. I don't like I give a fuck, man. Is like 2 people who play for England who've got anything to do with a fucking club I actually give a shit about.
I'll be honest,
I
absolutely fucking detest international football. Fucking hate
boring
it.
as fuck.
Hate it with a passion.
Roy Hodgson's the Joe Gallagher of fucking.
No, I love getting away with Scotland. It's fucking good laugh, man. See, when I went to the double header, the Liechtenstein in Spain, we stayed up on a mountaintop. Like it was fucking magic, and then we obviously stayed in Benidorm for the Spain game for a week. Oh, it's fucking magic, man. I just love getting away fucking partying. See, when I go away with the boxing, I'm not even interested in the fights. I'm just really interested for the weekends.
We're getting loads of pictures with boxers and shit. Is that
just mingling.
Fuck international football, it's shit, man. But there we go.
That answers that.
Yeah, that's it. I don't care. If England lose every game, I will not mind.
So what are you going to do if fucking Ched Evans gets called up for these Euros?
No, he won't. He won't. He hasn't played for Wales. I don't even think he can. when he got obviously convicted or put on trial, whatever, I don't even think he was in the world squad.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Clear, does he know?
Do you know what
Yeah,
though?
but the thing is, 'cause
Ironically, he's exactly at his best. He's exactly the type and style of striker we need.
he's not that good. I'm a Sheffield United fan, so I've seen him enough. Everyone fucking raves over him. He scored a fair few goals just before he got locked up when we were playing bum teams. When we were playing
You know
anywhere
what I
around
think it was?
decent, he was shit. Fuck him.
When he was in the Wales under-21s team, when we had Bale and Ramsey, a few, Joe Allen. It was a really good under-21s team with Brian Flynn, and we had one qualifying campaign where he scored a fucking shed load. Scored a hat-trick against France. I think he scored 2 against England, and I think everyone progressed a lot after that, and he only progressed a bit. But
the day before his trial started, he scored an hat-trick at Rochdale and scored like an overhead goal from about 40 yards. And we thought that should have been used as evidence to let him off a bit, but oh well, fucking.
Ryan, I got an appreciation of what you just tweeted, by the way.
What's that?
I share appreciation of your latest tweet.
Jed Evans shags who he wants. He fucking does, dirty bastard. I hope he gets to jail again.
I don't think he can though, can he? Because isn't that like double jeopardy?
It's a retrial.
Nah. But the likelihood is they probably wouldn't sentence him to more than he's already done, so they just do time served.
Right.
He's not signing for Sheffield United again now, if it's alright.
I don't think he'll get a club.
Anyway, why have we moved on to Ched Evans? This happens every now and then. Fuck off. I don't like Tevin, you little prick.
Right, anyway. Is Khan losing?
Aye, I'm your canvas. I'm your canvas, baby.
That's a good one. I'm stealing that.
I'm
fucking. I'm deleting this pod and claiming it myself.
Copyright Andy Patterson. You heard it here first. I'll be mentioning it again tomorrow in the asylum.
What, like Asylum, the second most popular podcast?
Mate, once you fucking rival or downloads in, you can come and speak to me.
Don't worry about our numbers, mate. We keep them fucking secret, locked away.
Yeah. It's all good.
Like Eddie Hearn's pay-per-view numbers.
7 figures, mate.
Is that with decimal points? Or?
Possibly. Fuck's sake. You lot are just racists. Calm wins in the 4th round.
What's that?
Someone's commented saying you lot are just racists. Calm wins in the 4th round.
Alright, fuck them.
Right. Oh, fuck you.
Tom, you were just turning around earlier on and saying that you fucking hated the asylum. You like us better, now you're turning around and saying the asylum for life.
Cron's always trolling in here.
You lot are
Fair
racist.
play.
I hate anyone who hates Khan gets like that. It's true, aye.
I'm getting a fair bit of heat in the comments tonight, so you can tell Shep's not on.
No wonder, man. You're fucking pure angry at everyone. You make me feel uncomfortable or no?
They can all fight me.
There's Chepo. I'm telling you, Chepo's a nonce.
Fuck's sake, man. Look, this guy, right, this fucking little maggot has commented this same thing about 30 times. Khan's gonna knock Canelo out in 4th round, you racist bastards. Right, whoever you are, you little faggot, fucking reveal yourself. And if you mock her, don't shit it again, you fucking fat prick. Because I'll put your number over Twitter and said I want to turn up at your cake shop. And all you fucking do is get caught on free fucking phones and food, and that's how you get your tickets, you fat wazzock. We know.
I forgot about the comments. Just scrolling them to see if anyone's called me a prick.
Nah. Fuck's sake. So the guy's been giving me a bit of heat. He's got a question for you. It said, would you let Ched Evans have a go on you if it meant Gary Speed was resurrected? That's a bit harsh.
Hell, that is
That's fucking terrible, man. I've nothing but good things about Gary Speed. That's pretty horrible.
Yeah, fucking I'm going to block him for that.
Who said that?
That Yazza cunt. Fucking, right.
That's the fucking worst question in the world. On that note, my laptop battery is about to die. My charger's broke, so
I think we're going to wrap up anyway. I might go to bed, man. I need to take the dog out to walk tomorrow.
Well,
I'm going for a massage tomorrow at 9:30, so I'm just going to stay up and sleep on the table and get...
Is that a euphemism for something else?
what the fuck?
I'm going for a massage, baby. well, Kink's fucking ironed out his fucking physique.
Can I jump on and talk identity politics in British culture? Maybe another time. Fucking hell, macho man, calm down with comments like that.
Who's it? Oh fuck, so it is. I'm going to sit and fucking watch this. So what's the co-main then? Is it the Lemieux fight?
Yeah.
See, I quite like this. You know how like, they put a card on and like it's top heavy. Like, the main event's like a middleweight, the inverted commas, a middleweight fight. So they've got like fucking 2 other middleweight fights under that. I like that. They should do that more often. You know how like Hearn's just cards are fucking sporadic as fuck.
It's Gomez, yeah.
Just see if you've got like fucking like lightweight. Just pack the fucking card with lightweights and all that. So people have got an inkling of whether those fights going to be made down the line.
Brian, apparently you look like Lee Frotch.
That's probably a compliment because he's got a better build than me. I'll take that. I appreciate it more if you called me fucking that beardy cunt with hangover.
A fair bit of hate in these comments
Alan.
tonight.
Aye, Alan, aye.
Been a bit harsh on yourself there, Brian. Right, I'm going to go, lads, before someone compares me to Rick Waller. I'll see you in a bit.
Nice one. Right. What are you asking from? Why build a new arena when it only holds 20,000? It's sponsorship and stuff as well, and I think they were going to have an ice hockey team or some shit there.
MGM only own half of that. Like, I dare say that somebody else owns the fucking. I don't think it's T-Mobile because that's only the sponsor, but the MGM had 17,200 or something like that.
But
so it's not really if it's bigger, but Vegas is expanding every time. Mandalay plays the opposite end of the new end, and I think they'll end up building stuff. Oh, but this is depressing me because I wish I was in Vegas now. Oh, fuck off.
No, but when I went, because I think someone was on about it and said they were building that arena because they were on about putting, fuck knows, I weren't really listening, but it was some shit like a fucking ice hockey team or basketball team or some shit in it. So
I know they're trying to get a football team. Well, they'll no play.
There's football in there.
I'm not fucking talking about it. It'll be a 5-a-side.
Oh, right. I hope Sarge gets raped by the Mexicans at ringside.
Right, on that
right.
note,
Whoever this Oats Inside guy is, who are you on Twitter? Make yourself known because you're fucking annoying. There's a little maggot called Oats Inside. Can we expect a happy pod when Ricky becomes a free? From Monday, I'm taking a new vow. I'm just not going to whinge about anything. So
Rio, I would tell you what he said about the McGuiggans, but I've not even told the McGuiggans because, well, it makes no difference now. If I tell them McGuiggans, they'll just laugh because like Cal fucking schooled them. But no, in fact, no, I can't because if Cal finds out what he says, he'd be fucking right pissed off. He would. No, as much as I hate Hearn, they tell me shit in privacy, as much as I fucking disagree with a lot of it, and I've not really told MD.
Have you noticed as well yesterday how we're getting dead personal when everyone were fucking handing him L's? Standard trade.
That's what he did. What the Hearn does is a pure snide thing. You know how when you just started joining Twitter and you were getting into arguments, and when somebody was getting the better of you, you took a screenshot of his Avi picture or a picture of him and just started posting it and abusing you. Well, that's what Hearn does all the time. Hearn's basically, you know how that Barracks who keeps taking pictures of me and new accounts. Well, Hearn's fucking forever taking pictures because they're slagging their face or their hair and all that, and I'm like...
I hope he does that to me one day, because I'll just fucking rinse him.
It's not even that, if you slag my MP on somebody, they're like, yeah, fuck it. I want people to slag me like that. See when people slag me for meeting Hearn or you're a fat cunt, I was like, see when you have to go to that, I know that I've got you. So you know what the best thing to do is to just give me compliments, because then I feel uncomfortable about it.
I don't give a fuck. Look at my fucking picture. Like, look at my picture on Twitter. If he comes back to me with that, I'll just laugh.
Now look at me, I look like a fucking fisherman for Aberdeen now.
I look like a fucking nonce. So...
Right, let's wrap this up so I can go and fucking watch this Herrera fight.
Scott Gregory just wants to shout out that all Khan fans are cunts.
Right. Well, no, I'm Team Can in it. I tell you... I was going to say, I tell you whose cunt I'd like to bear about Team Can, but no, just call that quits right now.
Wait, you can just reveal it to us in a minute, because I've just misread a comment and thought it said fucking Chloe
You've got
Press
great hair,
back.
Brian. You fucking know have. I've just had a wee cheeky haircut and it is looking fucking dope. I'm a man! Crom, you're going to end up getting unblocked by me the way you're talking. Right, let's wrap this up. I'm
Yeah.
going to watch this fight.
Right. So we're just going to end with the fact that Khan's a cunt.
Let's hope that fucking
Gallagher's
Canelo wins because I've got money on Canelo. Come on, judge your
Yeah.
bollocks. And then after that,
Big Bros.
I want Canelo to fucking die.
12-1, man. Get on it.
That's us. Peace out.
Right. Bye-bye.